Good evening, Greencastle. I'm Nick Whistle.
And I'm Maxwell Von Depp, and welcome back to the second episode of Season 6. Today, we're going to be telling you a little bit about what we think is going on in the sports world, what we like about the sports world, what we don't like. It's all about personal choices and personal preferences. Before that, happy St. Patrick's Day. We're coming at you a little late. Sponsored by Guinness today. Shout out those guys.
Shout out to Patrick Lawton Jr.
They make a great low-calorie beer for a little bit of an expensive price, but you know.
I don't believe you that it's low calorie.
It is. 126. I looked at it yesterday.
Oh, that's not bad, actually.
No. So if you're thinking about cutting, your name's Matthew Garrigan. Low-calorie beer for you.
Yeah, if you're cutting, then
well.
screw you, buddy.
Yeah.
It's bulk season.
So you want to go first, or?
Yeah, breaking news as we speak to you live right now. It's official. Someone you said, you know what? We want him. We'll take the Sicko, Deshaun Watson. 4-year,
$230 million.
$230 million contract with none other than the Cleveland Steamers.
That's right.
Oh, man.
The Steamers are pairing up with the Sicko. There's a lot of organizations out there that are like, we're steering free and clear. Like my 49ers are like, we got our guy. They said they wouldn't even meet with him because, you know, of his reputation of being sick in the head.
You know, one might say he's a bad person.
Yeah.
Who are we to judge, you know, people's characters? But I don't know. It seems like pretty clear that he's a sick man of sorts.
And, you know, that little mistake of the lake they call Cleveland?
They say, hey, we're the dog pound. Let's take him.
We do not care.
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
It ain't no problem for them.
So you know what? Good for Cleveland. Good for the Steamers. They've got their guy. The AFC gets even better. Patrick Mahomes, Justin Herbert, Derek Carr, Russell Wilson, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Deshaun Watson.
Joe Burrow.
Super Bowl quarterback. Those are 7 pretty good quarterbacks right there.
They're very good quarterbacks.
Very good quarterbacks. And they basically just add Russell Wilson. Herbert and Allen are only going to get better. And now, the Sicko. Deshaun Watson.
Man, I've been liking free agency so far. Speaking of which, also breaking news, not as quite as breaking, but as we speak, Nick Whistle's Kansas City Chiefs picked up another TikToker to add to the social media team. That's right. Juju is going home.
Juju Smith-Schuster, 1 year, $10.5 million deal with the Chiefs. He's going to be making TikToks all year long, and it's going to make me want to, you know, really not root for the Chiefs, but I am anyways, because they were impoverished for 25 years with Matt Castle and whatnot. But you know what? To take Patrick Mahomes, got to live with the TikToks.
Got to live with TikToks.
You know what? You can delete the app. See you later.
Beyond that, moving on to the March Madness.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff going on in March Madness right now. As you can see, go Trojans. I believe right now they're playing the Miami Hurricanes. They're actually getting murdered. So hopefully they turn it around.
The first round was a heartbreaking, devastating round for me.
Yeah, it was actually awful.
Seeing as I don't play any sports, I'm allowed to legally gamble in the state of Indiana.
Not in California.
And, you know, it just kind of happened the way that I ended up picking up the Vermont Catamounts. I ended up picking up the St. Mary Gales. What?
I left the bracket with all of the picks on it in the other room.
Oh.
So, and we're locked out of the other room. We're locked out of the control room.
we actually locked ourselves out today. We don't really know what to do after recording this episode. We left a bunch of stuff in there, and it's like 5:30 on a Friday. So I've been kind of pushing that problem off.
Yeah, so all the spreads of all the games that I had written down on a bracket that in large letters says gambling on it is now stuck at D3TV. So whoever finds that, have fun. Don't take the picks. They probably suck.
They're probably awful. I mean, nobody's been good at gambling this whole entire March Madness.
If you say you are, you're a liar.
Yeah, exactly.
So, as you guys know, meow.
The Catamounts?
No.
Well,
The Kentucky Wildcats.
yeah.
Down they go.
Not the Catamounts.
Not the Catamounts. The Catamounts lost in a disturbing fashion to Arkansas last night. But you know what? They covered, and that's really all that matters. But as you guys know,
Kentucky blew it.
St. Peter's takes down Kentucky. Final score,
that's a school
85 to 79.
It's a school of 2,800 people.
2,800 people go to the University of St. Peter's. They are not verified on Twitter. They have 8,000 followers on Twitter. Kentucky basketball has 800,000. They spend around 1/12 of the budget that Kentucky men's basketball spends.
Don't
and
matter.
they lost.
Doesn't matter.
That ain't no, like I said earlier, that ain't no problem.
I mean, you still have to play the game.
In overtime.
You still have to play the game.
That's what we always say. That's why you play the game. Upsets happen.
Kentucky just turns out to be a soft school.
Oscar Tshiebwe has 30 points and 18 rebounds, and they still lose. I mean, 10th ever 2-15 upset. Whew. I know a couple people from Kentucky who are not too happy about that.
They're very upset. They're very upset. We are actually very concerned for one of our friends, but that's neither here nor there. The Wildcats blew it.
Yeah, the Wildcats just absolutely did not come to play, and that's going to happen in March.
You can't have that happen.
The St. Petersburg Peacocks, they'll get you.
Speaking of which, Iowa down one huge white guy, did not win.
One Italian down, and you know what?
They
Hit
just
them right in the rear.
They just could not piece it together in the tournament. Another upset.
We really like the Akron Zips. Shout out to Ali.
We do.
They almost beat UCLA yesterday.
Almost.
Really, really well.
The Gales are going to come in, though.
Yeah.
Short for Gaelics. Gales, short for Gaelics. Not
University
religiously
of St. Mary
affiliated.
Gales in a thriller last night. Win their first round game as they beat who other than Indiana. Final score 82 to 53. See ya, Hoosiers. Trey Stackson Davis.
They're just not a good basketball school. They've been pushing that propaganda on the public for several years now, and it's just evidently not true.
You know, I'd been seeing on the social medias, Indiana, team of destiny. Indiana, hottest team in the country.
Just lies. They played the game. They lost. There's nothing else to say.
You know who would disagree with that? The Gales.
The Gales would disagree with
Gales
that.
would disagree
but also,
with that.
like at the same time, Indiana got kind of blown over. It was St. Patrick's Day. The Gales, short for Gaelics, are playing. Like, there's no way. It's the same with like St. Peter's. Like, there's no way they're gonna lose.
Yeah, like
it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, St. Mary's and St. Peter's were not losing on St. Patrick's Day.
It's not gonna work that way.
It's absolutely wrong. It's like last year in the tournament when Loyola Chicago played on Sunday with Sister Jean there.
Yeah.
Then they beat Illinois. That's illegal. They shouldn't be able to play on Sunday.
God was on their side.
God is on their side. You know, be as religious or not religious as you want. The Irish are lucky, lucky people, lucky little gingers. And you know what? Luck found them. And you know who else won? This is also illegal. This should never have happened. Notre Dame was allowed to play on St. Patrick's Day. Their game went into 2 overtimes, and it finished at 12:05 on the evening of St. Patrick's Day. You think the Fighting Irish were going to lose on St. Patrick's Day?
No.
I felt like a fool after
I don't even know who they were playing, but they should have been trying to close that game out sooner.
They were playing the State University of New Jersey.
Oh, well, they probably weren't going to win anyways. New Jersey, not winners.
It's Rutgers.
Oh.
Yeah, do you know that? They're State University of New Jersey.
I didn't know. I knew they were in New Jersey. I didn't know they were the State University.
They are the State University of New Jersey.
I take that back. I like Rutgers. I like Rutgers.
I kind of messed with Rutgers.
I think that's all we got, though.
Yeah, brackets are absolutely boned right now.
Destroyed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, we'll hopefully have a. Is it going to finish by next week? By the time we do the show?
No, probably not. It'll be a couple weeks.
Oh.
But go Horned Frogs, hook 'em horns. Davidson Wildcats and Foster Lawyer. I'm predicting that you guys are going to beat Michigan State tonight. And that's it.
That's
I
all
feel
we
good
got.
about that. The Dog Pound's got the Sicko.
I'm sorry we don't.
Got the TikToker.
I'm sorry we don't have the picks, but for whatever you do end
Yeah.
up picking, just remember, beat the spread.